Hey, what is going on YouTube? So over the past week with Tarkir Dragonstorm, the hottest deck right now is this Izzet Prowess deck. Everyone's been playing it. You've probably seen it on the best of one and best of three standard ladder. So I'm going to get into my version. I'll talk a couple of things that other people are doing and what I'm doing and why. So I've seen some other lists where they're running, instead of Shore Up, they are running Spell Pierce. Um, Counter target non-creature spell. Let's look it up. Unless they pay 2. The reason why I'm not running that is because I think Shore Up's just better. It gives it +1/+1 and gains hexproof until the end of turn, and you can untap it. So it's good for a combat trick. Also, if they're casting a non-creature spell, 9 times out of 10, you're wanting to just save your creature. 9 times out of 10 in this style of a deck, they're casting a go for the throat or a cut down or something like that. Spell Pierce also gives them the option to pay 2, where Shore Up just gives it hexproof. So I think Shore Up's the better one to play. The only thing is your Nowhere to Runs makes Shore Up a little tricky. So in certain matchups, you may want to put Spell Pierce in instead with the blue-black fairies or the Esper Pixie deck. Anyway, off on a tangent. So this is what we're running. 2 into the Flood Mods, you get to return a creature. 4 ops, scry 1, draw a card. Shore Up, we just went over. Sleight of Hand, again, looking at cards. Storm Chaser's Talent, create a 1/1 with Prowess. Monastery Swiftspear, again, 1-drop with Prowess. Monstrous Rage, everybody knows that card at this point. We got the new card right here, Quarry Steel Cutter. So when you cast your second spell, each turn you create a 1/1 white monk, and you can attach this equipment to it. So that would give it +1/+1 trample and haste. So this card is phenomenal in this deck because you're going to be casting a lot of cheap spells. The other thing that this deck has is this town ain't big enough. So you could bounce your Quarry Steel Cutter and replay it. If it's your first spell, then your second spell you'll get to create another 1/1 white monk. Also, we have Storm Chaser's Talent, so there's some things to bounce. You could even bounce your own creature if you don't have the Shore Up. So this is definitely a great include that some other lists haven't been running. Other than that, it's pretty standard. So let's get into some gameplay. Enough babbling. Let's see how this deck works. Alright, game 1. Alright, looks good to me. So, we've been seeing these Gruul style decks with the mice. We've been seeing Boros. I had a video on that last week. I think this deck, it's not exactly the same, but it has a similar vibe as those decks where you're just kind of prowessing. You're not running as much mice in this deck. You're not running actually any mice, but it is just like a spell slinger deck. And then I'm gonna go Monstrous Rage, Quarry Steel Cutter. Did not trigger. Alright. So, we're gonna go stock up. Just a bunch of land. Actually, we'll do the Verge. Let's give this +1/+1. Now that'll trigger. Take action. We're swinging in with 9. So now we have, if they have enough instances, they'll win. If not, we win. So, and we win. What a close game. So with these red decks, you're definitely getting into a little bit of a who goes first and who got the luckier draw. That's just kind of the state of Standard right now. But alright, let's get into a second game now. Alright guys, this is going to be the last game I play with this deck, so hopefully goes good. I'm just going to keep it. We have card draw in the later turns, and we have some early stuff, so I don't hate it. It's not a great opening in. I probably could have or should have mulliganed, but it is what it is. We're just gonna plot another slick shot and say go. Oops. We'll keep open mana for the shore up. Return that to your hand too. Yeah, we still got it though. There you see how fast this deck can be. That's another deck I was considering making a video on. It's like an Orzhov Pixie deck, I believe. So I'll probably make a video on that deck as well. But there you guys have it. This is the Izzet deck that you've probably been seeing all over Arena. I think it's a good deck, and I think you guys should probably craft it. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy the content, like and subscribe for more MTG content. Have a good day.